Shalom, my Jewish learning, and welcome back to the hills of Tzfat in northern Israel. So, today, in honor of Yom Kippur, I want to share with you a story that really changed my life, and at the end of the story, we'll blow the great shofar. So, the story is a story about Rabbi Shlomo Carlebach, and it takes place a few decades ago on the streets of New York. So here's how it goes. Rabbi Shlomo Carlebach is walking down the street, and let's pretend this is his guitar, and he's just strumming on his guitar. I guess it'd be that way. He's just strumming on his guitar, walking down the street, singing his songs. Maybe he was singing Am Yisrael Chai, Am Yisrael Chai, and he's got his typical vest on and the hair coming out, the big Jewish star and the fluffy hair. And he's just walking down the street doing his thing, when all of a sudden he gets a gun in his back, and the guy screams at him, "Give me all your money, right now! This is a stick-up!" And Reb Shlomo says, okay, my friend, no problem. I'll give you all my money." And the guy says, "So? Give me it right now, old man! Give me all your money!" And Reb Shlomo says, "Oh my gosh, my sweetest friend, I want to give you all my money, but we might want to go to the ATM because I don't have so much on me, and I'd like to get you more." And the guy's like, "What are you talking about? Do you see me with a gun? Old man, give me your money right now or I'll kill you." So Reb Shlomo says, "Oh my God, my sweetest friend, do me a favor, okay? Just put down your gun and give me a hug, and then I'll give you everything I have." And the guy's like, "Are you crazy? I said I'm going to kill you. Give me your money right now." And Reb Shlomo says to him, "Oh my God, my sweetest friend, please, just put the gun down and give me a hug, and I'll take you back to my house. We'll get you more." And the guy's like, "What are you talking about? I'm not giving you a hug. I'm trying to kill you. I'm trying to take your money." And Reb Shlomo says, "Listen, my brother, if you've been through so much pain in your life, if you've been through so much, if you're in need so badly that you had to go out and go to a gun store and get yourself a gun, and you had to have the courage to come stick that gun in my head, you must be in so much pain, and I'm so sorry. And so first, before anything, if I could please just give you a really good hug, and then we'll get you whatever you need." And the guy's like, "I said give me all your money, man." Shlomo says, "Please, my brother, can I please just have a hug?" And the guy's like, "Oh," and he just broke, and he dropped the gun, and he fell into Reb Shlomo's arms, and they stood there embracing for who knows how long. And it's not that the guy converted or there's some magical story, but he did become a disciple of Reb Shlomo for the rest of his life. And the reason that I love this story, and the reason this story changed my life, genuinely, I never heard of anything like this. I never heard of someone seeing another person with eyes of compassion. I never truly understood. I had heard the expression. I mean, I work as a therapist. I know that hurt people hurt. But I never understood so deeply this concept that if someone comes at you and is coming to hurt you, it's only because they are hurting so badly. Or perhaps, if we were the ones that did the hurting this year, that we're the ones that were in pain. And so I think this story is magnificent and appropriate for Yom Kippur to help us loosen the fetters of our hearts, and to see that those people that really hurt us this year, maybe we could be blessed to try on those eyes of compassion. And maybe when we hurt others this year, we could also try on those eyes of compassion towards ourselves. So I'm just really, really blessing us to loosen the chains of our hearts, to see if we could see with these eyes of compassion, because the whole theme of Yom Kippur is that God has us calling out again and again the 13 attributes of mercy, of compassion. Adonai, Adonai, El Rachum Vechanun. We call out again and again in the service that God is a God of compassion and mercy. And if we could see ourselves in the way that God sees us, if only we could see each other the way that God is looking at us, knowing the depths of where everything is coming from. So I really give us that blessing of compassion this year, of rachamim. And to be able to live this entire year putting on those goggles. You know, I've tried it a few times. One time I was traveling in Italy and the guy at the train was like, give me all your money. You know, like, come on, let's go. And I was like, oh. And I was able to access a real place and I was like, sir, are you okay? And he like totally melted and we had the most beautiful interaction. And it happens again and again here on the buses in Israel. You know, a driver like, come on, no, what are you waiting for? Get on the bus. We have to go, you know. And I look at them and I'm like, oh man, are you having a hard day? And they're like, yeah, my mom didn't call and my sister this. And by the end of the conversation, he's blessing me with babies and Tabit, my Brit Milah, and we're like the best of friends. So if you do it in a condescending manner, it doesn't work, but if you do it from the heart, so what touches the heart enters the heart. So I bless us to do it for ourselves and for others. And on that note, I offer a prayer that God should please help us access this compassion that is true to our intrinsic nature, and we should be very successful this year. Shana Tova Umetuka Chatima Tova. May you have a beautiful and inspiring Yom Kippur, and may that inspiration play out in the rest of your year. With that, I call the shofar.